everybody, what's going on? Vinny here from Nerd Talk, and today we're going to take a look at the top 5 available free clock widgets on the Play Store. Alright, so this isn't going to be in any certain list. I am just going to go and name off the top 5. I didn't put them in any particular order, but without further ado, the first one we're going to look at is my daily driver right now, Xperia. So it's one right here. It's a little customizable. Go in. So here we go. You can see we have a few customization options here. We have the time format different, where we can do the 24-hour or 12-hour. You have obviously, you can show the back plate or get rid of it. I like it gone personally. We can also do font settings, so we can change the time color. We can, use a single color for all the font on the clock widget itself. And then we can also have some weather information. I choose not to have it, just personal preference. Here's also some other things. We can edit the tap action, so whatever we touch, where it takes us. And then secondary widgets, and then just about it, how we can upgrade to premium. We can rate the app and things of that nature. So that's Xperia clock widget. Off to the next one, guys. Next up, Hollow Clock. I hope the camera is catching this good. I know it's kind of a bright color on a bright color, so I'll kind of zoom in here, but it's a very minimalistic clock. Just kind of has a round face and just the digital time in the middle. This actually does tell you the time as well. As you can see, it's 12 and then 57 here. These two circles that go around the clock actually tell you the time. We can now go into the app and take a look at some of the customization that we have. So here we go. As you can see, we have a few customizations, nothing much. Basically, we can only change the color, a few different colors. You can do red, orange, green, purple, and the blue. We can also do a black and white. You can get rid of the digital clock and just use the face for the time. You can change it to 24-hour mode. You can simply rate the app, and that is it. You can also use two different faces that they have available. That's it, but very minimalistic and actually kind of a cool clock. Deserves to be on the list. It's Hollow Clock. Let's go to the next one. Next up, Minimal Clock. Now this clock is really cool. I love it quite a lot actually. As you can see, time just switched over there. It's so minimalistic and very nice looking up at the top of your home screen, in my opinion. Looks very beautiful. You can see it says 71%, so it tells you your battery life. Also gives you the date, and of course the time is 1 a.m. This ring that's going around here has a bolder white line that's actually telling you your battery status as well. So very cool clock. Let's jump into the app itself and see what customization we might have. So as you see, we have quite a few options actually. We can set 24-hour clock, we can show the battery percentage, we can show the date, we can also choose a text style, we can show a face border, we can do the battery arc or change the color of the battery arc rather. We can change it to like a blue instead of that white color that I have currently. We can do the clock face thickness, change it a little bit thicker. We can do the hour text in a different color. We can do some other things with the text color. And that's about it. Very cool. You can obviously save it down below and then obviously you go and put it on your home screen. But a very cool clock widget. Definitely deserving of the list. It's Minimal Clock. Off to the next one. Next, Minimalist Clock. Now, not Minimal Clock, what we just looked at, but Minimalist Clock. As you can see, it's much smaller and has a different look to it. This clock is very customizable. This is my personal kind of build of it. As you can see, we have the clock there in the middle, the date at the bottom, and then, a ring around the top that's also letting us know the hour and minutes. So, let's jump into the app and see all the customization we have available. So here we are, Minimalist Clock widget. As you can see, we have all sorts of different styles that we can choose from. So we can switch it up and do something different. Like say we can mess with this one here. Why not? It's a little different. We can do this one. We can mess with the colors and do completely custom colors. So we can change like to reds and to greens and make it look really strange. You can change the value and the saturation level. So it's all really different. Very cool clock. You can also mess with the content. So if you want 24 hours or if you want the date format to look different, of course you can do weather. Other things, you can do some miscellaneous stuff like the background. You can do background color. You can change the widget effect. You can have an outer shadow. You can have an outer shadow, a white glow, a colored glow, or a little emboss style. So very cool widget, very worth the list. This one's really customizable and really fun to play with. Probably one of my favorites on the list. But with that being said, off to the next one. Alright, final one on our list, Bob Clock D3. Now, Bob Clock D3 is pretty popular, so you've probably seen it before, but this is it right here. So you have a very flat and nice looking minimalistic clock with the hours and the time. You do have the date right down here, very minimal, Sunday J07, so just, J for June 7th. Very abbreviated. You have AM up at the corner here. You can, of course, change all of your colors, and it's very customizable, so let's jump into that real quick. Okay, so here we are. Of course, you see right here you have hours. You can select the color for hours and the minutes, so you just kind of mess around with how the shade looks, what color you want. So you want to do a yellow, so you go in the yellow tab. You really want a bright, vibrant yellow. You can also mess with this as far as how transparent it is. Very cool, very different looking clock. Kind of unique, but it is really popular. So I was kind of reluctant to put it on the list because I'm sure most of you have seen it before, but it really deserves to be on it because it is one of my very favorite clocks. You can do the date layout a little bit differently like this. You also have the text size to be different. I just have it set to normal. You can use Force English. You can have 24-hour. And that is about it. Very minimalistic and simple. So that's it, guys. My top 5. I'll leave a link to the Play Store for all of them down below. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can see all of my videos that come out just about every day now. Also, don't forget to like the page on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. Thanks so much again, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.